Hello and welcome to another video in Travel Small, Live Big's Campground Favorite Series, and welcome to Sims Flat Campground near the town of Castella in Northern California. We are south of Dunsmuir, north of Lake Shasta, and actually a little south of the real Mount Shasta. If this is your first or 10th time visiting this channel, please consider subscribing for more videos in this series.
Hi, I'm Heather. This is Jim, and this is Sierra, our rescue pup. After many years of living on sailboats, we are now full-time in our Grand Design Imagine XLS 17 MKE. And yes, that is a lot of words and letters for a less than 22-foot trailer. We are Travel Small, Live Big. Join us as we go explore the United States. The campground is set alongside a creek and right next to the Sacramento River. The campground was built by the CCC in the 30s, and actually the suspension bridge was the first major project built by the CCC. The bridge was completed in 1933. It is a little windy out here today, but feels wonderful because it's also about 90 degrees, quite warm inside the trailer. The bridge offers you a nice view of the river as well as Mount Shasta, except today clouds are covering the peak. It is a very warm day here, but let's go take a look outside. First of all, let's look at our site. Back in plenty long enough. The moon guide actually said the campsites here were good for RVs up to 16 feet. We're 22 feet, we have plenty of room, did not have to unhook. I think you could go up to 25, maybe even 27 feet here without any problems. You may have to unhook your tow vehicle, park a little crooked, but we had plenty of room. Let's go take a walk. All right, let's talk a little bit about the campground. There are 19 sites available, all dry camping. There are flush toilets and vault toilets. There's drinking water. Some of the spigots are in kind of odd spots. There are tables, fire rings for wood, and barbecue grills in each site. It is all first come, first serve with no reservations, and is a U.S. Forest Service campground with a camp host on site, and generally open the end of April to November 15th. The campground sits at 1,600 feet in elevation, and this area does get snow in the winter. In June of 2022, the sites were $15 a night, or for old people, $7.50 a night, and there's a 14-day stay limit. There's also a beautiful walking trail along the river with a couple spots to hang out, pretty views of the river, and a swimming spot for the dog further down. This is pretty much what's left of the CCC camp. These are the stairs which led up to the captain's quarters. Absolutely beautiful here, and possibly one of my favorite sites, site number 14, just behind this, which offers a view of this. Let's go take a look at that site. And Site 14 is plenty long enough for just about any size rig, has a nice secluded area by the picnic table, and yes, a view of those stairs. Site number 7 is nicely shaded, set alongside the creek, but being a bit shorter might be better suited for tents. The sites in the bottom of the loop along the outside of the road do have the creek behind them. And on the east side of the campground, a short trail will take you to the remains of an old sawmill. The pros here, it's gorgeous and green. We could see trees out all of our windows. There's water access for fishing or our dog. It's easy access off the 5, warm smell of pines. There's history here, and there's also trains. And the cons? Well, the trains. They are extremely loud. There are mosquitoes and some branches that might hit the roof of your RV. And this is the noisy part. It's double track here. The trains come through often. They blow their horns, both coming up and down. And the screeching against the rails is very loud. If that bothers you, I would not suggest coming here. It does not bother us. It's kind of fun for a few days. I don't think I'd want to live right next to it, however. I told you those trains were loud. Now back to the sounds of river, creek, and birds. If you've enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already done so. Remember to leave a comment so that we know that you are here. And as always, thanks for watching.